So when I was 18 and I found my lump in the shower, my grandmother was actually battling breast cancer and finishing up radiation, so I knew to be aware of my body. Okay. So when I found my first lump, I called my OBGYN and I was like, what is going on? I'm 18 years old. I found this in the shower. So she's like, let's get a mammogram. Well, obviously, as we know, that it's not easy when you're 18 years old. So I went through the process, got my mammogram, and she's like, you need to see a breast surgeon. And I was like, for what? She's like, there's a lump there, but we're not sure. So when I saw the breast surgeon, he's like, well, we have to do a lumpectomy, which again is sent to the lab for pathology, which did, thank God, come back benign. But 2 after that was probably the most stressful time in my life, finding out that like I need scans every 6 months or every 12 months. It was just overwhelming to me. And just graduating high school, I wanted to live my best life. And at 21, after my 3rd lumpectomy, I was like, Dr. T, what is my next step? Yeah. And he's like, what's your family history? So we did the whole family tree, found out I was Ashkenazi Jewish descent, had no idea.
Good morning.
And was like, all right, sign me up for the test. He's like, it'll tell you if you're at higher risk for breast or ovarian cancer. Now, 20 years ago, that's all we did was genetic testing, was BRCA1, BRCA2, and did you have a predisposition?
And explain that really quick, BRCA1, BRCA2.
So basically, you are at a higher risk for breast cancer, with BRCA2 and ovarian cancer for BRCA1. So it switches up varying on the genetic mutation that you have.
Okay.
So when I came back with my test, I was like, BRCA negative, right? And the nurse sits down across from me and she's like, yeah, BRCA1 negative, BRCA2 positive. And I was like, okay, what's next?
Right.
My youngest aunt died in her 40s. So for me, it was, when was I going to get the diagnosis? And I said, I have to take control of my life.
Wow.
So at that time, 20 years ago, there was no center